Siemano, z tej strony Fresh, to jest kolejny odcinek z Life is Strange. Zapraszam. Zrobiłem sobie właśnie herbatki,
Steph and Mikey normally post up somewhere quiet in the courtyard.
więc można sobie grać i pić. Speak.
See you in class.
A, dobra, okej, w ten sposób. Zobaczymy te plakaty jeszcze.
Nathan in tights. Can't unsee.
Drugs. I Science Fiction Movie Club. Okej, mamy jakąś wiadomość od Step. Hey, is this green fire? Okej. Victoria.
Victoria Chase. I'd rather vomit razor blades than talk to her.
Dobra, zagadamy.
Carrie Price!
It's Chloe.
Oh, right. I'm just teasing. People have been taking me so seriously since I won the Beacon's Young Artist Award for my photography.
You don't say.
Between that and the Vortex Club, it's hard to keep people from putting me up on a pedestal or whatever. But you know all about that. What, with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
You hang with the Vortex Club?
I mean, I'm technically not a member, but I am being courted.
I'm not sure
The club should be a collection of Blackwell elites, but instead it's some
Już coś wiemy
anti-bullying,
o
hand-holding
Vortex
kumbaya
Klubie.
shit. Not when I'm a senior.
Z pierwszej części oczywiście.
Wait. What about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
Tell what, Victoria? It's a photo. Big deal.
But it's on Facebook. I mean, that basically means you and Rachel are like BFFs.
We're really not.
So, what's she into? You know, what's her thing? Is it drugs? I'm not judging or anything. I figure if she's hanging out with you, she must be into some effed up shit. You know?
Seriously, I don't know why you're talking to me about Rachel.
Oh, everybody loves her. Little Miss Perfect.
So you're jealous of Rachel Amber. That's what's happening right now. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and you're being you. Oh.
Nie no, nie będziemy niszczyć pracy domowej. Okej.
Why would Rachel Amber ever hang out with Carrie Price?
It's Chloe.
Tu stoi jakiś ziom. Skip. Ciema Skip.
Hey, Skip. Stopped any gang wars lately?
Not today. I did ask Justin Williams' mom to move her Mercedes out of handicap parking.
Badass.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
Podchodzimy do wszystkich i oczywiście rozmawiamy ze wszystkim. Tam bardzo rozgadani jesteśmy.
I went to the mill last night. Cut Firewalk live.
You went to the mill? Wait, you saw Firewalk?
It was cool.
Whoa, pretty wicked. I didn't know you were into music like that.
What? Like good music?
Preach it, sister. I'm in a band, actually.
No shit. Really?
We're called Pisshead. It's not a big deal or anything. I mean, I'm trying to get our demo out there, but it's hard.
Pisshead, huh?
Piskat.
Would you maybe want to hear it? Our demo, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
Dobra, zaraz sobie posłuchamy jego bandy. No fajne, fajne. Ale muszę mówić, bo prawa autorskie. Spoko.
So, what did you think?
Jest okej.
That was really good, man. If Pisshead came on the radio, I'd turn that shit up.
Oh, right on. Awesome, Chloe, thanks. You're back.
So, you spending a lot of quality time with Justin's mom?
No. But if you see Justin, tell him I can only ignore that cloud of weed smoke for so long.
Tell him yourself, Skip. Not my problem.
I'm trying to do him a favor. I thought you high risks all stuck together.
High risks?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Forget I called you that.
Huh. High risks. Guess you can learn useful things in school. I've got to get to class. Let's talk later, Skip.
Sure, Chloe.
Dobra, nara. Idziemy teraz do... To. Nie można do niego zagadać, ale do tej pani... No, do pani Grant na pewno
I
możemy
bet
zagadać.
Steph and Mikey are playing games on one of the tables.
A że się tu rozejrzymy.
But fire's so pretty. I prefer to wake and bake. But hey, to each their own.
Co my tu mamy jeszcze? Może ukryty znajdźka? O! Smoke. A, czyli mogę sobie tu zapalić. No to dobra, palimy.
Students at Blackwell have this herd instinct to glom up into little groups, like sheep. And if you just want to be alone, you get labeled like some dangerous outsider.
Dobra. Skończyliśmy palić. Jakieś tam rozmyślenia były przez chwilę. Chloe. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Do not walk on the stage. O, można sobie usiąść. Jasne. Znowu jakieś przemyślenia będą? O, pan dyrektor przyszedł.
Principal Wells. Hey.
Miss Price, the sign clearly says do not walk on the stage. Such disregard for your fellow students' efforts won't alleviate your record of major infractions.
I didn't do it, swear. Dobra.
How many minor infractions and a major one?
This is no joke, Miss Price.
Who's joking? You've seen my math grades.
Perhaps you will find me less amusing if I mention the various allegations I've been hearing about your drug use. You know Blackwell has a zero-tolerance policy. Do I have to initiate a search of your person in order to establish the veracity of these allegations, Miss Price? That's what I thought. I'll look forward to seeing you in my office after school today. How does that sound?
Co mamy zrobić? Fine czy actually no? Dobra, spróbujemy.
Wells really has it out for me. I have to convince him it's in his best interest to back off. Actually, sir, I'm gonna go with no.
Ah, so you're going to mouth off to me now, yes? And here I thought your well of witticisms had finally run dry.
Oh, I get it. Because your name is Wells, right? You go around all day just hoping for an opportunity to make well references? This must be a big moment for you.
Jokes? In my experience, that's how the guilty cover up their infractions.
How did you become principal without learning the Constitution? The Fourth Amendment, a legal search and seizure?
We are a private institution, and policy allows me to search all students on the premises.
Is it also policy to label certain students high risk and then single them out for special intimidation tactics?
How do you know about that designation?
Perhaps the better question you should be asking yourself is, what else do I know?
I'm sure we, do not need to make so public an issue of your behavior today. But make no mistake, Miss Price, this is not over.
Ooh, goody. I love cliffhangers. Funny, just a couple years ago, something like that would have scared the crap out of me. These days, I'm at, like, the collegiate level of not giving any fucks.
Dobra, udało nam się pokonać dyrektora. Jeszcze możemy sobie raz usiąść? Nie będziemy próbować. Okej, idziemy do pani Grant.
Need my DVD from Steph. I bet she's nerding it up with Mikey somewhere.
A, ona sobie jeszcze zapisała na ręce, że musi... A teraz jest zapisane, czy nie? Coś tam zapisane jest, no. Ale jeszcze zagadam do pani Grant.
Morning, Miss Grant.
What do you think of this hypothesis? That you'll be in your seat by the time chemistry class begins today.
I wouldn't miss it for all the manganese in the world, Miss Grant.
Your sincerity's overwhelming. With all the change that's happening at Blackwell of late, I suppose I can appreciate your consistent wit, Chloe.
What kind of change do you mean?
Well, the Prescotts have made an extremely generous donation to the school, which is good, but instead of going to support more science and mathematics, it's all being dedicated to the arts.
You don't think more money should be spent in the arts?
It's not that exactly. I recently made the case that STEM programs should receive more support, but apparently our new donors disagree with me. Such is life, I suppose.
Miss Grant actually seems sad.
No niestety pieniążki były na coś innego przeznaczone.
Look at it this way, Miss Grant. More art classes will keep all the smug, self-absorbed types out of your science classroom.
Articulate, as always.
No, elegancko. Teraz idziemy do step. A gdzie ona jest? Tam byliśmy, tutaj nie ma. Jeszcze fontany sobie zobaczymy.
The future needs excellence. The
No.
future's an asshole.
No, dokładnie. Tu jeszcze ktoś. Samantha. Witam, Samantha.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Samantha. What are you reading?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I read that last year in Mrs. Hoyta's English class.
I didn't think you did homework.
Normally I don't, but the play was actually good.
What did you like about it?
I don't know. Dobra, it's funny. Niech będzie.
It's funny. The title's actually a play on the song Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf?
And that's funny?
It is if you're the wolf.
I'm not sure if you're joking. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes.
I'm a little bitchy sometimes, so it's cool.
People always say that. But I think you're actually... Sorry, Chloe. No one says anything like that. I don't know what I'm actually talking about.
I bet.
Za dużo powiedziała. Niech się wali. Tam ktoś siedzi. Może step. Step. Dobra, tu ktoś jeszcze jest. Iwan.
Steph and Mikey normally post up somewhere quiet in the courtyard.
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's a record high and completely preventable.
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere. Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone. Do you think Rachel Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio? She's so artistic. I bet she would be a dream model. What do you think?
I guess. Who says we should prevent fire? Fire is awesome.
While I realize you're being purposefully obstructive, you raise a good point. Many parts of our local ecosystem benefit from fire. Knobcone pine cones, for example, which require temperatures above 350 degrees to open.
Say knob cone again.
No.
I gotta run.
Wait, one last thing. Will you sign my petition to have a fire safety assembly at school?
Dobra, podpiszemy to.
Sure. I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Wow, thanks. I did not see that coming. You being, you know, interested in complicated issues, helping out with the public.
Do you want me to change my mind?
No.
To dobrze. To
How
powiedziane.
seriously am I taking this right now?
No niech będzie Chloe
There
Price
you
po
go.
prostu.
Just don't expect this to become a habit. Blackwell Academy, home of tomorrow's
Principal
leaders.
Dix.
What? Caring about important issues?
Caring in general.
Niech będzie. A teraz idziemy sobie do Steph and Mikey. Co oni tu robią?
Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand? O ty gówniarzu.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a
No
friend
wszyscy
thing?
już wiedzą. O nie.
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks though.
No.
We're at the end of the campaign,
Odcinek nie może
so it'll
trwać
only take,
40
like,
minut
20
przecież.
minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
No dobra, zagramy sobie.
What
Niech
the
będzie.
hell? Game on, nerds.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
Co za
Introduce your character.
elfia buntowniczka.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named...
Mm. Ale niech będzie Kalamastia.
Calamastia.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
It says right here that I taught your precious King Tiberius everything he knows about fighting. So, Elamon, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
You gave her that, elf barbarian.
I did.
Elamon bows deeply. I've heard of you in the castle. King Tiberius owes you his life. It's an honor to fight alongside you.
Damn straight.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the Raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron.
Gramy
the
w jakiegoś tam
Unscarred.
RPG, to jest fajne,
Which way
okej.
do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the
Ten
training
Eleman,
ground,
jego
and
Elamon.
surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
Pójdziemy do Warlord's Tent.
It's tent time.
Are you sure you want to skip the training ground and the prison camp?
Dobra, jednak nie.
Okay, let me pick again.
Dobra, jedziemy do
Where do
training
you wish
campu.
to go?
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly
Zabijemy
starts
orki.
screaming and writhing in
Orki z
pain.
Majorki.
There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant still remains. He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
O nie,
All yours.
zabije nas młotem. Pummel Strike, Fatal Cleave. Knislam, nie. Dobra, niech będzie to.
I knee him. Right in the orc balls.
Success! The orc clutches his groin, never to father children again.
Ouch.
Your turn again, Chloe.
No co jest?
I do a pommel strike. I strike his pommel hard. What did I say?
A pommel is the end of a sword handle. Pommel strike is where you hit the guy with it.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I do that.
Except you're not wielding a sword, you're wielding an axe.
This sucks.
It's all right. Try using your...
You've delayed too long. The orc swings his warhammer at your head, barely missing. Your move.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both
Najgorzej,
hands.
mogłem od razu to
The orc
zrobić.
blinks
Myślałem
and
nad tym.
splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Dobra, zabiliśmy orka. Jest. Disa. Co? Orka. You pay for this. We all make mistake.
Don't worry, Alamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Calamastia, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
What's next?
Dobra, prison camp.
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
Czyli
You
więzienna.
behold a field of
Więzienna.
standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch.
O,
He
klucze.
notices you, and in terror, runs
Trzeba je
into one of
zebrać.
the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Ah, Poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
Apparently, I have bread. I try to tempt the little bastard out with it.
He sticks out his tongue, finding your offering disgusting.
Ugh. Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't.
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this is called a skill challenge, where you try to use.
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
You know what I love? Making shoes out of dragonkin. I point at my shoes. I'm wearing a pair.
Bardzo
now.
dobrze, udało nam
Pair
się.
dragonkins. There's something special about your scaly skin, how it's waterproof but also breathes. So comfy.
He doesn't seem to like that idea.
Neither do I.
The dragonkin pleads with you. Please don't harm me, tall one. But I cannot give you key. Durgaron, much taller and meaner than you.
Maybe we'll just wait here while you die of old age, dragonkin guy.
Jezu, źle.
He is undaunted. I will eat your face, elven garbage lady.
Elven garbage lady?
Eat my face?
I'm trying.
I show him my fist. I call this the Ripper, because it's really good for reaching down dragonkin throats and ripping out dragonkin stomachs.
The dragonkin cowers before you, looking left and right. He opens his jaws, and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is going to be good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones.
Oddawaj te klucze.
Turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me
Dawaj.
wherever I go. That way, the next time some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Ona nie wie, co się dzieje, nie?
Wow.
That was nuts.
I'm going to give you a +10 bonus to charisma. Go ahead and roll. A small pool of urine collects under the elderly dragonkin as, hands trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Awesome.
Yeah!
Go team. Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at
O
his
nie,
throne.
najgorszy.
He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows.
Chcę mi się pić.
Wah, ha,
Dlatego tak.
Your lands and people are already mine.
Genialne.
Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit! All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Except for, you know, Acid Blast. which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Calamastia? What'll it be?
Nie będzie.
Holy shit! Annihilation strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
One?
That's bad, right?
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
I am so sorry.
Ups.
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
Dobra.
I jump in front of Elamon.
Wow. Thanks, Chloe.
Pomogliśmy mu.
I mean, thanks, Calamastia.
Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. And we're even.
Dobra,
You
nic się
feel
nie
your
stało.
strength draining away
Chill.
as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do you do?
I take one last swing at Durface's head.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
Oh no.
11. You swing, catching Durgaron on the side of his head, severing one horn. But you don't do enough damage to kill him.
What an asshole!
He laughs, then rips you off his sword with a vicious jerk. You die painfully.
So mean.
No,
I'm sorry,
przegrałem.
Chloe. I have to escape.
Hey man, if you can, do it.
I cast Warden's Hideaway.
You sure?
It's all I've got.
You summon a spectral door, which shields you from Durgaron. Light flares out, blinding him. The door swings shut, then disappears. You are gone from sight and cannot be harmed.
I guess I'll have to come back when I'm stronger.
No,
was fun.
nic się nie stało. Fajna gierka.
Check out what I did.
Fajna gierka, podobała mi się taki RPG. Śmieszne.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
Elfia buntowniczka i mag.
Sorry I died and left you out there to fend for yourself.
It's cool. I'll get him. Eventually.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah. I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
No, fajna gra, podobała mi się bardzo.
Check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
Następna stacja. Ratusz Arsenał. Get to chemistry class, czyli idziemy do szkoły. Ale zobaczymy się w kolejnym odcinku. Znaczy, no, pójdziemy do klasy chemicznej w następnym odcinku. Więc dzięki za oglądanie. Siema.